to me, wrestling's pretty much dying. Okay. And the only reason why I say that is because of the pandemic and everything. Okay. Yes, AEW has been able to get away with it to a degree with fans, but it's not the same. Okay.
No, it's not the same.
And same thing for NXT. They're in the building that they're in, they got fans, but everybody knows that it's NXT workers. Okay. And WWE themselves, they have the screens and everything for the Thunderdome. Okay. But at WrestleMania this year, they're actually going to let fans in.
But it's going to be limited capacity, right?
Right. Right.
I don't know how well that's going to go.
Okay. Well, that's like I read. Where did I read this? It's about the Indianapolis Pacers. Okay. They're going to let fans in for the games.
Yep.
Okay. But they're only going to sell 10,000 tickets.
Ah, okay.
Okay. So once those tickets have been sold, then that's it.
Right.
Okay. Now that's going to be the same thing for WWE. They're going to do the exact same thing by selling so much amount of tickets, and once those tickets are sold, that's it.
Yeah, which is what AEW has been doing with Daly's Place.
Right. Okay. But they won't have actual tickets. They'll have the thing to where it's on your phone, to where they scan your phone, and they'll actually have like meals already prepped, ready to go, and yada yada yada. So you'll be actually in the stadium, but you'll be spread out all over the stadium.
Right. Right.
So, and then it was this is all stuff that I was told. Not saying WWE, I was told by somebody from WWE or nothing, but a buddy of mine read about it, and they'll go back to the Thunderdome and everything after WrestleMania, and by fall they should be able to start touring again.
Oh, that's what you meant by the fall.
Right.
Oh, and no, I think it's going to pick up because honestly, if this pandemic didn't happen, I think wrestling would have just flat out exploded because here's the thing too, like New Japan took a hit, but it was because of the pandemic. Because
right.
New Japan was still on fire. Now they took a little bit of a hit when the Elite left, but they were still doing good because they got Kenta back. They got, Moxley was doing work with them. Jericho was still doing work with them. And now that they're working with AEW, I think, again, once the pandemic's done with and they can start having full capacity and touring capabilities, I think you're going to see wrestling is going to explode.
Right.
But the question is, I think this pandemic has hurt WWE a lot more than they're letting on. Now, not as a company because they're still making money. The company's still making money because they signed that deal with NBC since now your WWE network is no good. It's switching over to Peacock.
Right. Well, it hasn't yet, but
it's going to. WrestleMania is going to be on Peacock, not the WWE network.
Well, no. Well, right. Well, technically, it will be the network by itself.
It's going to be through Peacock because they put an ad out on Raw. I remember it said WrestleMania is going to be exclusively on Peacock, which is like. And Jim Cornette said again, he was like, okay, but like it's great because the company's making money, but you keep like the boys aren't making as much money, and now they're going to take another hit.